Okay, so just an update on the email marketing crisis that's been going on in the world of sales. Um, I saw an article that I was really convinced by. It's martech.org. This this article is by Mike Pastore, and it's called "A New Tech Stack for Cold Email Outreach is Taking Shape." And this was June 25th, 2024. And basically, what he says is three things are in order here. Number one, you need to get Microsoft 365 for business. So that's about um, at the very least that's about $6 a month. It's not a lot. Um, the second thing you're going to need for cold email marketing is Instantly.ai, and then the third thing you're going to need is Apollo.ai or somebody on Fiverr to get you Apollo type lead emails off of LinkedIn. You don't want to use emails that you're going to send to. You don't want to be sending to emails like off of something like D7 Lead Finder, like I've done in the past, where you're sending it to like info at emails or support at emails and hoping for a transfer, because the whole game on cold email marketing now revolves around email sender reputation and deliverability. It all revolves around that. So you have to follow these three rules really, really strictly, or it's not going to work. Because Google and Yahoo's completely revolutionized everything going on now. So we've got to follow their rules, or we're just not going to be able to get customers this way anymore. So number one, Microsoft 365 for business. Number two, Instantly. And number three, Apollo. The Apollo part is to verify, making sure that the emails that you're sending to, the B2B emails that you're sending to, are clean and active. It has a way of determining whether or not people have been using those email addresses recently. So you're not sending them to dead emails. And it's complicated stuff because it's all this warming up and email sender reputation. The whole thing is just crazy. And but it's an adjustment we all have to learn how to adjust to. But we're mainly talking about getting emails off of LinkedIn at this point, in one way, shape, or form. You're either getting them off LinkedIn through Seamless AI or Apollo. I just assume go to Fiverr and get a guy to do it for me because this stuff's too technical. But the objective is to get the emails off LinkedIn every single time, and to use something like Outlook. But you have to get Microsoft 365. And this is the thing: when you use Outlook, you can't get an email that's like such and such at outlook.com. That's not going to work. You have to go on to something like Namecheap. Okay, here comes another one. Namecheap.com, the word name and the word like this is cheap, like $5. Namecheap.com, and get yourself a domain name. Okay, so if your company's name is something like Smart Company, okay, then you go to Namecheap and then you get a domain name, smartcompany1.com, okay, and then you can go on Fiverr and have a guy put all this stuff together for you. You know, I don't recommend trying to figure this stuff out yourself, or you might be tempted to make yourself into a drunkard. I'm not kidding. Because you have to synchronize SMark and DChem and all this, these coding just to get the thing set up. So it's it's a technological wizardry tornado. And So I don't want to encourage drunkenness. So therefore, I'm going to point you to Fiverr for all of this stuff. There are guys in Bangladesh and stuff like that who are 10 steps ahead of small business owners here in America on how to operate all of this tech stack for this cold email outreach. But suffice it to say, I'm quite confident in saying that you're going to need Microsoft 365 Business, particularly the Outlook feature within it. No, you cannot isolate Outlook from that. You have to get the Microsoft 365 because you need to get an email address that has a company name on it. You need Instantly, and you're going to need to get your emails off of LinkedIn. So you might not need to go and get stuff like Seamless AI or an Apollo. You might just need to go to Fiverr and be like, hey, do you use Seamless AI? Do you use Apollo? Can you get me emails off LinkedIn? And that's it. So if that's the case, at the very least, all you really need is Microsoft 365 Business. That's $6 a month. Instantly. And that is, hold on. Trying to get the price of Instantly. Price of Instantly is $30 a month. So you're looking at $36 a month, give or take. And of course, if you add the domain name for your email address, that's like $6. So you're looking at like $40 for the whole thing. $40 a month. It's not a lot. But you've got to get a Fiverr guy. I can't urge this enough. Get a Fiverr guy to set all this stuff up for you. Because there's no way on God's green earth I could ever do something like that without literally being tempted to drunkenness. I mean, this stuff is just, there's no words to express how stressful this situation is. And not only is the job market and the tech industry completely just in shambles right now, but Google and Yahoo has to come in and completely ruin sales email. So, I mean, things are just crazy, dude. If I didn't have theology to get me through this, if I didn't have Jesus and the angels to get me through this, that's all I got to say. God bless you out there. This is John with WesleyGospel.com.